Hey guys, Chris here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking a little bit about Rescramble. So if you guys don't know what Rescramble is, basically in 2018 when Red Bull had their first World Championships, they introduced this new event which people had played around with before but had never been at a competition, where you get a scrambled cube and a solved cube, and you have to make the solved cube exactly the same state as the scrambled cube without turning the scrambled cube. So this was previously called Match the Scramble, or shortened to MBS, but they MTS, sorry. But Red Bull called it Rescramble. So me being me, and seeing that if I managed to win the London qualifier, I could get a free trip to Boston in America, I was like, hey, let's spend a few weeks drilling this out, and maybe I'll qualify. And I did, and I got third in Boston as well. So yeah, that was a super fun experience. I don't do it much anymore, but occasionally people ask me how I actually do my Rescramble attempts. So I'm just going to walk you through what I do today. So this is what I do. So imagine this is actually a solved cube and I'm turning it into scrambled, but this is my method for how I do that. So I solve the cross on top because I find it easier to track the pieces. It's really inefficient all the time. And then I do a rotation with the scrambled cube. Okay, and then I solve this pair. Yeah.
Did you want to go in the bathroom before I go in?
No. Okay, sorry about that. And then I solve this pair here. So I'll just bring that out. I'll do something really inefficient and make sure I don't rotate. Rotating is really bad and you want to minimize it as much as possible because it's just confusing. Then I'll do this pair. Then I do a Z2. And then I do this pair. And then this pair. Then I rotate like that. I will do EO. Then I will solve this front left corner. So the way I do the corners is, so I do EO, and then I solve all the corners, and I do EP. So I do this because it minimizes the pieces I have to look at to recognize the case. So I then solve this one, just like that, and then I will solve this one. So I think, I used to know an ALG for putting that there. I guess I could just do that. Oh, no, that didn't work. But yeah, I used to know an ALG to put it there, but I don't anymore. And then I know an ALG to solve these last two. Okay, and then just EP. So when you're doing this in an actual solve, it's a lot harder to recognize the cases, obviously, but that's the method I used. So I will start by doing the cross. Okay, then I rotate, then I do this pair here. It's already solved in that position, so that's easy to recognize. Then this pair. So generally, once you get the method down and you learn a few ALGs with this method, it's just practice. It's just lots and lots of solves. Okay, so I've done EO, then that's already solved there. A Y perm to solve that, and then just that to solve that, and then I recognize this by seeing that solved at the back, and I just need to do that, and then that should be done. So it's really quite simple. So all the cases you need to learn, you basically know most of them already, but there's a few you might need to learn for when you are doing the corner steps. So you just do soons, anti-soons, Y perms, T perms, and then there's the Y perm, which goes like this. You go R prime and then like the Y perm. And then there's a couple of others you may need to use. If to get this one to here, you just use what's that called, Nicholas. And I think there's one other which I had to learn, but I've forgotten it now. So I just do like a soon and then a Y perm or a T perm, whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a solve for you guys now. Let me just grab a couple of other cubes so I don't have to resolve those ones, and you guys can watch. And that'll be today's video. If you've got any other questions about that, about Rescramble, let me know. So that was a pretty decent solve. That's around what I averaged when I stopped practicing. And there you go. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave suggestions for more videos in the comments below, and if you want a full-on tutorial on how I do this instead of just a brief explanation, if I get, say, 5 people requesting that, I'll work on that during lockdown as well. Alright, see you guys.